Yeah, I'm almost done. Give me a sec. No, literally, I just have to finish this section and then I'm done. It shouldn't take too much longer. I promise. Like, 15 minutes max. I know I said that 15 minutes ago, but I mean it this time. Apparently, the assignment had a backside that I never knew about. You really can't just fall asleep with the lights on, even if it's just a lamp. Really? I mean, come on. You always fall asleep with the TV on, but this is somehow different. Fine. I guess I can call it a night. Probably best if I get some sleep anyway. But first thing in the morning, I'm finishing that. I don't want to have to worry about it for the rest of the holiday. I've learned my lesson from last year. See, while I'm scrambling to get everything done, you've barely got any assigned work to begin with. If only I were as lucky as you. Sometimes I wonder if I should have taken your major instead. Or maybe you could have taken mine. Then at least I wouldn't have to suffer alone. Although it is a little late for that now. If only we could have thought of that a few years ago. What could have been? Yeah, I'm coming. Christ, I didn't know you were so tired. It's not even close to midnight yet. I feel like most of the time you're up until, what, 1 in the morning? I told you to go to bed early. Don't say I didn't warn you. Hey, scoot over a bit. You're pretty much hogging the entire bed. And don't tell me you don't have any room. I can tell you have more than enough. You're the one who didn't want to use the pullout. And sure, I don't want to either, so we're gonna have to get comfortable. It's not like we haven't shared a bed before. This exact scenario has happened more than enough times. Don't go acting like it's anything new. Oh, but don't kick me like you did last time. I will not be afraid to fight back. I don't care if it was an accident. You made me jump. Alright. Good night. Sleep well. We have a lot planned for tomorrow. Night. Hey. Hey, are you asleep? There's no way you fell asleep so quickly. It's only been 20 minutes. Wow. I guess you were actually pretty tired. I thought you were just being a little dramatic, but I stand corrected. Lucky. I'm not even close to falling asleep yet. It's probably gonna be just another long night for me. And since my phone is dead, and you're asleep, I'm just left with my thoughts to keep me company. You know, I heard it helps to count sheep, but does anyone really do that? I've tried it before, but I end up focusing way too hard, to the point where I forget I'm even trying to fall asleep in the first place. I guess my mind tends to wander a bit. Maybe I'll have to ask you in the morning what your secret is. I'm surprised I haven't asked you already. We've practically known each other since forever. I mean, how long has it been since we first met? 7, 8 years? At least since high school. I say that's enough time to get to know a person. It's hard to believe we've known each other for that long. That's like a good chunk of our lives. But even with all that time, it still only feels like yesterday we bumped into each other in the hallway, making us drop all our stuff onto the ground. Which you still haven't let me live down. Even if it was your fault, by the way. It's funny. It played out exactly like one of those scenes in the romance movies. You know what I'm talking about. The really cheesy ones, where it's love at first sight. Although, I guess in the end we never really got to that romance part of things. Don't get me wrong, I'm fine with just being friends, but maybe I should have said something sooner. All that time, but I never got the courage to tell you. But how could you blame me? Those beautiful eyes of yours, that bright smile, and pretty much just you being you was enough to give me butterflies whenever you were around. Even still, I've never gotten used to that feeling. It's just as strong now as it was when I first met you. It's always been there, but just hidden deep down. And you know, I tried to get over it, but each time I think I do, something about you brings me back around again. I've just kind of accepted that I'll never be able to escape it. Not until... I don't even want to think about graduation. It's still so far away, but the fact that it has to come eventually is just... stressful. Like, what if we never see each other again? Next thing you know, you're on the other side of the country, and I'm stuck here having to miss you. I mean, don't get me wrong, I completely want what's best for you. And if that takes you somewhere else, far away from here, I guess I'm okay with that. Times like this, I wish we were still back in high school, spending every day at your old house. We were practically glued to one another. The only thing that could separate us was the fact our teachers deliberately put us in different classes. And I can't blame them. We never found a way to shut up, always blabbering about something or another. Honestly, I'm surprised anyone was able to put up with us. Well, except for the teachers, naturally. But who would have thought we ended up here, though? Kinda crazy, right? However many years later, we still made it. Never ended up getting sick of each other. Guess we just clicked. Yeah, we... Maybe clicked isn't the right word. I mean, if we really did, I wouldn't be hurting my feelings like this. Only getting the courage to tell you when you're not even awake. If we really clicked, you should have felt the same. Or maybe I shouldn't have felt this way at all. Look, it's probably not even a big deal, but I still can't get over it. And you shouldn't have to worry about it, but I kinda do. And the only way I could get rid of that fear is to just tell you. I know I can't just mess it up now. It's way too late for us to be anything more than friends. And if we would have clicked, it would have been a long time ago. Way before any of this. So, just maybe, this might be the only time I can get this off my chest. Since you're asleep, it probably defeats the point of me telling you, but awake or not, you're still here. So I guess it's close enough. Who knows? Maybe you're able to hear me in your dreams. some distant voice in the background of wherever you are. Even still, that does make me kind of nervous. But I just wanted to say that I like you. Like, a lot. More than you would ever know. Ever since I met you, I knew you were different. You weren't like anyone else who I talked to. There was just something about you. I don't know the way to put it, but you were just someone I wanted to have in my life. I knew as soon as I laid eyes on you. It's something I'll never forget. But before I could even react, you were quick to help me pick up my bags, throwing in so many apologies I lost count, and glancing at me with that quick but stunning smile as you ran off. Who else would have done something like that? And I've effectively been yours ever since. Getting to grow with you, experiencing the highs and lows with you, getting to learn both your strengths and weaknesses. And I say weaknesses very loosely, because I've come to love even them. Those flaws of yours, not so necessarily flaws, as they are things that make you you. And I wouldn't want you any differently, because whatever you've been doing, well, you must have done something right, because here I am, falling head over heels for you. Embarrassingly, but maybe you'd think it's sweet. Look, I know at the end of the day, none of this is gonna change. But even so, I'm just grateful to have someone like you. Without you, I don't even know where I'd be. You always helped keep me on my feet, and for that I thank you. I don't think I'll ever be able to repay you, because nothing is worth more than our friendship, even my feelings. You know, I'm sorry for the rambling, but... Oh, did I wake you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I was on the phone with someone. One of my friends was calling me and I was like, shut up, I'm trying to sleep, and... Oh, thank goodness. I thought I did wake you up for a second, and then I was like, wait, then. If I wasn't the one who woke you up, then what did? Or were you even asleep? Oh my god, there's no way, this can't be real. No, I'm dreaming. You've been awake the entire time. Like, since the beginning. So you heard everything. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. What was even the point of it? It's not like you would have heard, although you obviously did. Look, I'm so sorry for everything I said. I don't know what came over me. I thought that just... this was the time I needed to get everything off my chest, but now I've messed up everything, haven't I? I can't say it enough. I'm so... What was that? Why did you just do that? I don't say I didn't like it, it's just... Okay, I get it. At least I think I do. Right? If I'm not crazy, you really like me too. What? How? It doesn't make any sense. All this time, we both shared the same feelings. So why didn't you tell me? Or maybe at least dropped a hint? You had me stressing over nothing all this time. Okay, maybe I could have dropped some better hints, but still, it's a lot harder than you think. Especially if it's someone like you. Just... whatever. It's not like it matters anymore. We both figured it out eventually. Even if it took longer than we thought. We're just lucky I had the guts to say something. Well, yeah. I guess I thought you were asleep, but hey, it's the thought that counts. Plus, you weren't asleep at all, so technically, I was pretty much saying it straight to your face the whole time, intended or not. But, to your face or not, I meant everything I said. I mean, you're just kind of perfect. It's hard to imagine not feeling the way I do when I see you. Getting used to the butterflies was difficult, but now it's something I look forward to whenever I get to hear the sound of your voice. It's a lot of different emotions all at once. And now, even with all this, I'm willing to bet those butterflies won't go away. Even if there's no pressure. The only thing that's changed is I don't have to hide it anymore. You know, I can't understand how someone like you would fall in love with someone like me. I feel like you're just so much better. I don't know what you see in me, but I see everything I want to be in you. So maybe it's just luck, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not complaining, that's for sure. Just surprised. Shocked, maybe that's a better word. It was just be almost midnight. If only it was like 8 AM. And we have the whole day to talk about this. Well, I guess when we wake up it will be. So that's something to look forward to. Promise me in the morning we'll talk about this more. Believe me, I'm beyond curious now. You know, the homework can wait. I figure you're just a little more important. Okay, that's a deal. Glad we could settle it. Even though I don't think any of us would have objected to it. Oh, and then after that, we can go and tell some of the others. Bet they're gonna freak out. I can't wait to see the look on their faces. I can already picture it. But that's a tomorrow thing. Let's just get some sleep. It's probably for the best anyway, because I feel like this is a lot to take in. I swear. Anything else and I wouldn't be able to process it. Alright. Good night. Maybe this time you can actually fall asleep instead of just pretending. Well then, if so, sweet dreams.